Introducing Mama Mama, Who's My Daddy? This is a story about Donna Burke, a woman who mistook chaos for freedom and movement for meaning, and her daughter Taylen, who was born into the aftermath of it all. Donna didn't fall into a wild life. She ran full speed into it, arms open, lips glossed, and judgment left behind. She was the girl with the backstage pass and the loose standards, the girl who lit joints in bathroom stalls and thought condoms were optional. If it played guitar and smelled like smoke, she wanted it. She'd later joke, "I wasn't in love, I was in rotation." One guy stuck out in her memory, tall, dark, and deeply unemployed. No plans, no purpose. "I knew he had nothing going for him," she'd say, grinning with that bitter charm. "But I wanted him anyway. Something about the way he ruined everything he touched. I found that attractive back then." Another was sweet for a week. Another disappeared by morning. Names blurred, faces blended. She told herself she was choosing freely, but really she was drifting. Protection was optional. Consequences felt abstract. Music followed her everywhere. She chased bands because they moved fast and asked nothing. She sang backup when she felt like it. She crashed on floors. She took what was offered. Drugs showed up and stayed longer than most of the men. Donna called it youth. Reality called it erosion. Then came the silence after the party. Donna was pregnant, and the math did not work. Too many nights, too many maybe fathers. No clear answer. The shame hit harder than the fear. Going home meant explaining herself, and she had no explanation that sounded decent. So she ran again. She ended up on a sun-soaked island because it was far and forgiving. She gave birth alone and named her daughter Taylen, hoping the name might sound calmer than the life she was bringing her into. Donna promised herself she would be enough. She said it like a chorus over and over. Taylen grew up without a father and without even a story about one. Every question was brushed aside with jokes or sharp words. Donna smiled wide and changed the subject. She ran a small guest house and called it independence, but it was really isolation dressed up with ocean views. Donna never dated again. Not seriously. The past had left marks she did not want to explain, including a diagnosis that quietly ended her romantic life. She told herself she was choosing peace. The truth was, she was hiding. Years passed, decades passed. Taylen watched her mother live small inside a big, beautiful place. She felt the gap where half her history should have been. She wanted roots. She wanted certainty. Marriage looked like certainty. When Taylen got engaged, she started digging. Old notebooks, old dates, old lies. 3 men overlapped in the same window. 3 men could be her father. None of them knew she existed. So Taylen did something reckless in a quieter way. She invited all 3 men to her wedding without telling her mother. She wanted answers sung out loud, not buried under silence. They arrived older and worn down by life. One was polished and empty. One was bitter and tired. The third was lonely in a deep, settled way. His health had failed him. Relationships had dried up after a sexually transmitted infection made intimacy complicated and humiliating. He carried his shame like a heavy coat. When Donna saw them, her past stepped onto the stage all at once. Panic, anger, regret. The island that once hid her mistakes now spotlighted them. Taylen tried to figure out which man was her father. She could not. Neither could they. No memory lined up cleanly. No truth landed. She was not born of love or intention. She was born of chaos. The wedding unraveled. Taylen broke it off, not because she didn't love Clay, but because she realized she was chasing a fantasy of resolution. She wanted the world to make sense, but sometimes it doesn't. And then, out of all this mess, something strange happened. Donna reconnected with the saddest of the 3, the one with the limp and the pills, the one who hadn't touched another human without gloves in years. He didn't flinch at her past. He had her past. They laughed about their matching prescriptions and mutual fear of intimacy. No fireworks, just two damaged people who decided they were done hiding. They got married, not because of romance, because of understanding. There was no walk down the aisle with a biological father, no final answer, no neat bow. Taylen didn't find the truth she thought she wanted. She found something messier, more real. A mother who finally stopped lying, a man who chose to stay, and a future that wasn't perfect, but was finally honest. Mama, Mama, Who's My Daddy? A Broadway musical wrapped in beach towels and broken dreams. Not about fairy tales, about what happens after the party ends, and you still have to clean up.
Since I don't know when. So many faces can't remember them. Look at me now, did I ever learn? I don't know how, but I keep making the same mistakes. Now I'm dealing with the heartbreak. Oh my God, here I go again. My, what was I thinking? Oh my God, now it's showing. I've been crying all night about choices I made. Can't recall all the names or the games that we played. And my friends, when they walk away, I think they know that I messed up my future now. Wish someone could save me some.